they're actually paying homage to poor black men from the city of Augusta. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing or a bad thing, but the whole it's tradition thing. I wonder what the caddies think about that. Like, do they really just continue to want to wear those things every year that they come there? I wouldn't.
Well, you saw Ben Crenshaw's real caddy wasn't even caddying and had on his.
I don't even know who Ben Crenshaw is. Who's Ben Crenshaw?
Like, the guy who retired Friday.
Is it related to Sam?
Nah, man. Unfortunately not.
Oh, his people own Sam's people is what you're saying. Okay, now I got you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But Sam is from Augusta, though.
Well,
so
wherever he's from, that last name.
Yeah. But no, you remember you said you saw him sitting down with the black guy when they were doing the interview.
That dude. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. With him, his caddy. I mean, he wasn't even caddying, and he still had on his outfit with Crenshaw's name on the back.
Yeah. See, so, what's that called? What kind of syndrome is that? Well, like, what is that? Stockholm syndrome? Yeah, dude. Yeah. Break away, dude. Put you on a collar shirt. You don't work there anymore. Mess around, they put you back to work. As a matter of fact. I gotta share this with y'all. Oh my God. Let me tell you something. This is why I love my white homies. Cause they get me and they know how stupid I am. So yesterday I'm sitting there, getting ready to turn the masters on. And my buddy, who shall remain nameless because I don't want nobody to get no damn attitude, he sends me this picture. And it says slave cemetery. It says, the fence area beyond this tee box was established as a cemetery for the slaves of True Blue and Midway plantations, possibly as early as the 1720s. As the resting place for the unknown number of enslaved men, women, and children, the cemetery was used by their descendants well into the 20th century. So he sends me that. And then the next message he sends me is, on the golf course in South Carolina, how the F am I supposed to tee off with this right here? Yeah, I was like, the same way you was going to do it anywhere, white. And then he texted me back. He was like, yeah, I did hit the green, though. That's why I love. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Be able to laugh at foolishness. And like I told my old lady, we were sitting there talking. I was like, I'm so happy that my white friend felt comfortable enough to send me that because he knows how ignorant I am and how stupid, how much it would make me laugh. Like, I laughed for probably a good 10 minutes. Like, while we was texting back and forth, every time I opened up the text to text him back, I would see it and laugh again. I was like, come on, you in South Carolina. Like, if you take 10 steps in either direction, there's probably a dead slave under you. Let's keep it real. Can we?
Know that.
Yeah, can we real quick? Like, anywhere you kind of move in that whole city of sort. Because if you don't know, that's the first place that the slaves entered the United States way back in the day. Was in the ports of South Carolina.
I mean, dude, it's funny that you say that because I used to, like, up in the area where one of the radio stations was that I worked at when I was up that way. It was in Barnwell, South Carolina, and Barnwell is like you can take one road, the one highway, or run you all the way to the Beaufort, South Carolina, and that was one of the areas where they brought slaves in, like Hilton Head and all that area. And yeah, man, all throughout in the woods, like you see markers in the woods. You know what I'm saying? Like you just riding, you just really paying attention. Like you would just see like a stick cross just stuck in the ground.
Well, you safe as long as it ain't burning.
Yeah, as long as it ain't burning, it's all good. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, yeah, South Carolina's just, dude. South Carolina, people always talk about Alabama being ass backwards, but dude, I promise you, that living in South Carolina is a whole nother experience, cuz.
Yeah, man.
A whole nother experience.
So we went to the slave museum. They got a slave museum in Charleston.
Yeah, in Charleston, right.
It's awesome too, dude, because it's run by two gay dudes. It's so awesome. It's like a black gay dude and a white gay dude. So everything that shouldn't be, as far as like if some white dude just wanted to go up in there and just make himself feel, some racist white dude wanted to go up in there and just make himself feel happy, he's gonna meet they were some of the nicest dudes in the world too, dude. It was so awesome. I was like, God, why can't I be up in here with a racist? Because it wouldn't make any sense to him. He just walk up in there like, wait a minute, what are you guys doing running this place? This is supposed to be a place of celebration, isn't it? No, no,
Right.
Mr. KKK man. But yeah, it was awesome. They was like, don't take no pictures in here. I was like, you must be kidding. I've got to take pictures up in here. Like, some of the stuff you see up in there is mind-boggling. Like, you see, like, little baby shackles. Like, they put the babies in shackles. Like, what? Where's he going to run? He's like, 1. Where you going to go? You got to shackle him up? All right, cool, whatever. Yeah, dude, I'll show you some of these pictures one day, dude. We took a bunch, too, even when we weren't supposed to, but, you know.
What, isn't that where you went up there and got that fried ice cream? Or what was it you had? I remember you posted when y'all had one on vacation up there.
No. That was in Florida when the dude made that it was like hydrant. What was it? It was like dry ice. He just made the ice cream right in front of us in a bowl with dry ice and soy milk and whatever it was in there. It was awesome. But yeah, this was a whole different situation. Like, that whole slave culture is still alive and well, man. These dudes are still, like, if you saw 12 Years a Slave, when the what was her name? Patsy, the chick, the main slave girl in the movie, when she was sitting out in the field, she was like making those dolls out of, like, I don't know what it was, like straw or whatever she was making them out of. Yeah, dude, it was a little kid. Like, he probably was maybe 10 years old, just on the side of the street, on the side of the sidewalk, just doing these things, like, in a hurry and selling them to people, dude. And they was making, like, those baskets. Like, that culture is still, like, alive and well. And you think somebody's gonna make you a basket, you like, yeah, I'll give you $10 for this basket. Nah, try like $300. Like, they not playing, because it's all handmade, dude. Yeah, it was amazing. We went to the slave owner's house and everything. Sat out there on the plantation. It was a rice plantation. Yeah, it was cool. Went through, like, some slave quarters where they used to live and stuff. Yeah, dude, bad.
You know how they say. You know how they say when you land in, like, places like Africa, you just feel like you've been there before. So when you were just sitting out on the plantation, like, did it feel like kind of like home?
Nah, hell no. Hell no. I didn't feel like no damn home. I'm from Decatur, cuz. Hell no. I was sitting out there like,
kind of connection?
Nah, I was sitting out there like, this some sure bit, cuz. Ain't no way. Ain't all my feet would have been cut off around this piece. Like, because it was three houses, like three slave houses that they make sure that they maintain, and you do the tour in those houses, but right outside them houses.
That's what them black folks say, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of the dudes is still living there, and his son, Yeah, it's like, it's like, wow, it's amazing, dude. It's this big old tree outside. I asked my old lady, I was like, yeah, how many N-words you think was hanging from that thing? Plenty.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they grow them big and wide so they can string up as many as they can on one.
In case you're wondering, you're listening to the Sports Kings podcast. I'm Big Mike. He's Rob Calloway. Don't forget we're being broadcasted via Spreaker.com, or you can get in contact with us on social media at Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Sports Kings Live. Make sure you like us and follow us and all those things, and send us your emails to sportskingslive@gmail.com. Moving on from the Masters. I guess we can move on to the NFL. You know, we're getting close to, I guess in another week, the NFL schedule will be out. The preseason schedule came out last year. I know not too many people really, that didn't really rock anybody's world, but next week, the actual schedule of who your favorite team will be playing, and I think this is the one with the dates on it. It's going to be out next week. If not, it's going to be the one that's telling you who they're playing, not necessarily what date they're going to play them on. Either way, next week for that. Your guy, Johnny Manziel, he's out of rehab.
They freed Johnny.
After about 2.5 months of in a facility that specializes in drug and alcohol abuse. So, you know, he's supposed to be showing up at, you know, the mini camp here pretty soon. And I think I mentioned this story last week, that the Browns they're reported to be around 90% moved on from one Johnny Football, a.k.a. Johnny Manziel. It's a shame. Joe Thomas was like, the Pro Bowl tackle was like, yeah, he's going to have to earn our trust back. You know, he's going to have to do a lot of work to earn our trust back. And I was like, when did he ever have your trust? You actually trusted Johnny Manziel? All right, whatever, cool.
Well, I mean, maybe to a certain degree coming in. I mean, but he hasn't had to do enough on the field to really, command any respect.
What the hell is happening, dude? I'm looking at what is this? It's a cycling race, right? They gotta cross some train tracks. Why train came?
A train came.
Like half of the bunch, was like f these crossbars, and they went, and the other half stayed behind. So like they about 15 seconds behind now. That's ridiculous as hell.
That's bad. Yeah, whoever playing that needs to be fired.
That's absolutely ridiculous. I'm sorry, y'all. It caught my eye, and it was like one of the stupidest things I've ever seen in life. Next thing here on my list is your boy, Chris Johnson, formerly known as CJ2K, the artist formerly known as CJ2K.
He still calls himself that. Look at Twitter.
He's
call himself that.
He's apparently offering you $5,000 if you can give up the shooter, the guy who shot him and killed his homeboy.
He's gonna cost more than $5,000.
Look, I was like, do you really want to find a dude? Come on, because you talking about 5 stacks. It's like, yeah. 9 out of 10. The people who know who did it, yeah, they probably make more than that in a day doing what they do out the bando, So
5 G's is an insult.
Yeah, 5 stacks. Yeah, you're gonna have to up that.
I mean, Mike, you even a confess snitch. You said you're a snitch. Would you do it for 5 stacks?
Probably. Yeah, probably. I probably would. Yeah. Yeah, you don't just come by a free 5 G's every day. Yeah. They was like, did Rob do it? Of course he did. Give me my money.
Okay, look, I'm watching the race. They just showed the aerial view, and it's a big gap between the people.
It's ridiculous.
Got by the train.
I don't even know why I'm looking at this because I can't find my remote. That's why this is on, because I don't know where my remote is. Don't you hate when that? Oh, here it is.
Look at that gap.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at this anymore. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's cool.
On what day was that? Was that Friday? What day was that? I texted you that I was getting Jameised.
Friday night. Was on.
I got Jameised on Friday night, ladies and gentlemen, and it was vainglorious, is what it was. That kid, like the more and more I see him do that kind of stuff, like I wish I could see him in that environment all the time. That dude, he can talk that mess, boy. Like he knows exactly what the hell, even when he's wrong. What did Gruden ask him? He asked him. It wasn't that he was wrong. Gruden's favorite thing is the Spider 2 wide banana, right? But Jameis is giving him the same play that he's been talking to with everybody for the last 5 years. Spider 2 wide banana, right?
Right.
But then he gives him a backside concept. And if you don't know what a backside concept is, it's basically instead of, the wide banana is basically the fullback in the flat and the tight end running the corner on the strong side or whatever side, on one side of the formation. But Jameis gives him an in route and a seam on the backside. And Gruden's like, I ain't never seen that before. I'm like, okay, now I'm listening. What the hell is happening? Because now the student has become the teacher. He starts talking to this dude about the walk down safety and the reason that he throws the seam route, because that's supposed to be a throwaway. It's not even supposed to be a part of the play. He throws the seam route to the kid Green. He's asking why he throws it, and just without even thinking, this kid gives him the perfect answer. He's like, I know he won't get there. I know because of the way the other safeties in line that Rashad can get across his face so easy. So I just let it go. Gruden was like, yeah, you're right. I was like, listen to this idiot savant. He's an idiot savant. And it's not me calling him a name. He's admitted as such. That dude he told Steve Mariucci, I may not have common sense, but talk to me about football and watch me go. I'm paraphrasing, but yeah, that's basically what he said. And he's right, dude. Every time I see that dude in that position, he's amazing on that whiteboard, dude.
But he when they did the play where they showed him throwing in the triple cut and the ball got in, so I think that was against West Virginia, and Gruden asked him, he was like, that's your guy right there. You threw it because that's your guy, right? And he was like, yeah, kind of. He was like, so why would you throw it over there? He was like, well, usually I just, I know that he can get space. I mean, he said the same thing, but it was a badass play though.
Yeah, Rashad Green. That's his dude. Yeah, man. I'm excited to see that dude play. And all this news that's coming out now about the Buccaneers may take Marcus Mariota, please do.
Yeah.
Please do. Because I want